Hello, happy wonderful Sunday to all of you. I hope that you are having a wonderful and a great Sunday. Hey, I just wanted to come and do a quick coffee review. Hopefully I can keep this quick rather. But have you ever had a coffee? I don't know if you have had a coffee that was simple but very delightful. One that's memorable. I mean, it's a simple, basic coffee in many ways, but you absolutely enjoyed it. A coffee that is not pretentious, it doesn't promise anything spectacular. It's just a really good, basic coffee that you just think, wow, that was delicious. That happened to me. I think it was back in 2019. I was in Boston visiting a young lady from our church who was doing a summer program. She was in law school in Louisiana, in New Orleans, and was doing a program there at Harvard. And so I went to visit her. I think it was Memorial Weekend, and I went to visit her Memorial Day, actually. So it was the day before Memorial Day. And I went to visit her, and so on Memorial Day, we got up, and I was like, okay, we have to find a place to go eat and have breakfast and enjoy a little, coffee shop and a little shopping before I head to New York. I was coming from DC, and so we wind up going to this place, and I can't remember the name of the cafe. I think it's Tat. Can't remember. I can't believe that I can't remember this place because they have restaurants, bakeries in Virginia and DC and some other places, Maryland, as well as New York. And so anyway, we went. I'd never gone. It was my first time, and the place was packed, and we had to wait in this extremely long line. And we finally get to our seat, and I'm thinking, okay, I hope this place has really great coffee. I get the coffee and have this wonderful, delicious croissant egg sandwich. Fabulous. It was just, everything was great. And I'm amazed at how wonderful and delicious this coffee is. It is absolutely amazing. So I asked the waiter, this coffee, who's the roaster? What local roaster? And he comes back and he's like, no. And he shows me over time because I'm asking and I'm not gathering what he's saying because I'm thinking, no, he can't be saying what I think he's saying. And so finally he brings the bag out and he says, this is it. And I am stumped, pun intended, because it isn't a local roaster. It is a chain. And I was like, no way. And he showed me this coffee and it was amazingly delicious, not pretentious, but just simply wonderful. Anyway, I've seen this coffee several times in stores and Whole Food and Target, and I've thought about buying it, said no, because there's no way it's going to taste the same that I had. They had an espresso machine. So I turned 52 a couple of weeks ago tomorrow, and someone was saying to me, okay, you didn't tell me what you wanted for your birthday. And I was like, okay, what should I tell them? So I listed some coffees and they went and got a couple of bags of coffee and some other things and really wonderful. And I was surprised because they got a particular coffee that I didn't think they would get, which was the one that I had. I was a little nervous because I'm thinking, I wonder if this coffee is going to be great. So I decided to use the AeroPress and make this coffee the other day. My goodness, it was just as delicious as I had it the first time. So I'm a little nervous about trying it as a pour over or in a French press. I think I'm going to stick to the AeroPress because it's yielding that same thing. But what is that coffee that I am talking about? I am talking about Stumptown Hairbender. This is a coffee you see in the grocery stores. And when I say it smells wonderful, first of all, that's the first thing. A coffee has to greet me, before I actually drink it. I need you to greet me and to have this wonderfulness about you. So the coffee smells absolutely delicious. It is unique in its profile. Basic in the sense that it's chocolatey, citrusy, but it's not your typical chocolate and citrus. And a part of the profile, they say raisin. And I think that is what there is, this uniqueness. So I guess you can say it has sort of this raisin texture to it. It's unique in mixing with it. It's almost like having a really good, real chocolate candy bar with some citrus zest and maybe some thinly cut pieces of raisins in it. A really great quality chocolate. And eating that. That is what this reminds me of. The smell is beautiful. The taste is not like typical basic coffees. And this is a coffee that would go very well with bread desserts, like those cranberry bread desserts or those spiced cakes that you have. Not the stuff we eat down here in the South, but those wonderful spice cakes that they have up north, with a little light glaze and those little tarts. Oh, it's so delicious. It isn't, as I said, pretentious. It isn't heavy. It's unique in its own character. It's beautifully unique and beautifully simple, that you can have it with pecan pie, a wonderful, nice apple pie that isn't too sweet, with a little bit of raisins in it, a nice custardy type of pie. It is the perfect companion to those wonderful, if you're having, like you do tea, but you decide, I don't want to do tea. You've got those little nice pastries that you would do tea with, those little spice cakes and stuff like that. But you want to do coffee instead because you have that friend who's not really big into tea, but they love coffee. But you're like, this is that coffee. It's simple. It isn't, a coffee that is telling you you're going to have an amazing experience. But at the same time, in its simplicity, it just embraces you, and it's just really delicious. So for me, I saw reviews where people were like, it didn't hit. I don't know what they did, but this is really a delicious coffee. It's very unique in its profile, that it is simple, but it leaves you with a wonderful, memorable taste on your palate that you will remember a few days later. And that is what I enjoy about simple coffees, that they do a wonderful job combining beans from a blend from different places and making a simple coffee that you can enjoy going back to. It's that coffee that you keep on hand when you run out of your other coffees, and you don't go like, oh my goodness, or you want to take a break from those other coffees and you say, I want something different, or you have someone coming over and you want to have some coffee, but you don't want to give them your specialty coffee, the really expensive one, the one that costs you $30 or $25. You want to give them something good, but not that one, but you want them to have a good coffee. Put this in your rotation, especially those of you that drink multiple coffees at one time. This is one I would say keep on hand, and you can serve it whenever you have friends over or whatever, because it is absolutely delicious. It is memorable, and I enjoy it. So that's my take, my review on this coffee. It is a solid coffee. You can drink it without milk. It's nice with oat milk. It is nice with heavy cream. It is nice with half and half. It is just a really lovely coffee. And I'm sure it's wonderful. I'm going to try it later as a French press and maybe as a pour over. And I know it's probably delicious as a drip. But today, I'm going to stick to the AeroPress because it hasn't disappointed. And it is a wonderful coffee. So Stumptown, I had this coffee 2019. And you guys are still doing an amazing job with this one. So you guys go out and try it and enjoy a wonderful cup of coffee. That's my review on this particular coffee. Have a wonderful and blessed rest of your week, and take care.